Hey toy fans.
Hello and welcome to the Analog Toys 50,000 subscriber celebration live stream. I want to thank all of you for coming out. There is a lot of people in the chat already. This is insane. Thank you so much for all the messages of support over the last 24 hours. It's just been incredible. Where to start? Well, I've got a little bit of housekeeping to do before we get into it. So for anyone jumping into the stream and you're seeing that if you can't comment in the live chat because you haven't been subscribed for at least 6 hours, we don't normally do that on Analog Toys live streams, but that's because we're running a giveaway competition today to thank all of you guys for your support. And the way that giveaway is going to work is when we get round to it. Sorry, I'm just starring some super chats as they come through. Wow, this chat's moving fast. I'm going to struggle here doing this solo, but I wanted to do it solo because I thought inviting people on to my celebration was a little bit self-serving. You know, I thought I would just run this one solo. Yeah. So the way the giveaway is going to work later on in the show is you're going to have to drop some numbers into the live chat. And I didn't want anyone who had subscribed in the last 5 minutes to win one of the prizes. You know, our goal was to get to 50,000 subscribers by midnight last night, Australian time. It's now 2 minutes past 6 in the morning. So for anyone who was subscribed before midnight last night, you are able to access the live chat and enter the giveaway later on. For those of you who saw my special announcement video, we are giving away a number of prizes today. Third place prize is a boxed Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Steel Brigade action figure. That's third place. Second place is a sealed set of Series 1. We've got the Swarm Trooper and the gear pack with the flight pod. So that's an awesome prize for second place. And first place is a Desert Rat action figure and an issue of the Desert Rat comic, which I will sign for the lucky winner. And they can have it personalized or just sign Desert Rat, whatever they want. In addition to that, since making that announcement video yesterday, I also decided that, you know what, I wanted to do something for the patrons of this channel, for the people who support the channel financially on a monthly basis to help us create more content, because you guys really do keep the lights on here in the Analog Toys studio, because there are a lot of lights and the power bill's quite a bit. All right, starring some super chats. Oh, bloody hell, I'm missing a few here. So for the patrons of this channel, all they have to do to enter this competition is to have been a patron by midnight last night. I didn't have to do anything. I took all the names of all the patrons and we're going to spin a lucky wheel, and one lucky patron of the channel will also receive a signed Desert Rat action figure. So that's going to go to a patron only. Unfortunately, this one won't get a comic with it because I don't have enough comics left. But this is going to go to a lucky patron. So, and if there are patrons in the chat, you've got the chance of winning more than once. So, all right. Let's get to some super chats. Tony Robles, thank you very much. He said, here's to 50K more. Here's to 50K more, boss harder. And thank you very much. Not a super chat, but I wanted to bring this up. Kieran Ball says, let's give Tony and Analog Toys a round of applause. What? Too soon, Broken Vader? Toyman Dan, thank you very much. He said, cheers to 50K. Much appreciated, my friend. Mr. Prodigal Chung says, congratulations, sir. Thank you. Oh, shit. Articulated Chad, I just deleted your super chat, but thank you very much for your super chat as well. Troy Pacelli says, congrats, Tony. You deserve it. Here's to the next 50K. Cheers. Thank you. Chazilla, thank you. He says, congrats on 50K. I hope Broken Vader doesn't stay at war with Desert Rat over those arms. Well, we'll see what happens. Tac Tac Toys with Film, thank you. He says, well done, Tony. Congratulations. Much appreciated, my friend. Andrew Sabina says, congrats on 50K, Tony. Love the channel. Thank you. Laserpant says, I'll be doing I am single-handedly responsible for getting Analog Toys to 50K subs. Worship me live stream tomorrow. And I won't be watching. Quipperfox, thank you. He says, congrats to 50K. Much appreciated. Brian Dillingham with a Dillinghamism. Thank you very much. And we have Wolfhound here. Thank you for all your hard work, Tony. Congratulations. Much appreciated. Now, I've gone to the starred chat, so I need to go back to the live chat and see if I've missed any more. I need some help in the background here. Oh, I have. M. Vargo, thank you. He says, congrats on the 50K, my friend. Much deserved. Much appreciated, M. Vargo. Ryan Potter says, congratulations, Tony. Never stop what you're doing. Happy New Year. Much appreciated. And Darth Wizzy Wizard says, congrats. Thank you. And I believe I'm now caught up. Okay. So before we get into the topic of the live stream, a couple more little bits of housekeeping. First of all, at I think 8:30 tonight, there is a live stream over on the Valaverse YouTube channel where Bobby and Laserpants are doing a kind of retrospective of the first year of Valaverse Action Force. So this stream will definitely finish before then. I don't know how long we're going to go for, but it'll definitely be finished before then because I want to watch that stream. So make sure you head over and watch that stream. Next bit of housekeeping. I want to do a shout out to Articulated Ninja. He posted a video yesterday, a very heartfelt and sincere video that almost brought a tear to my eye. So shout out to Articulated Ninja. He's quickly becoming one of my favorite YouTube channels. Where I used to kind of cherry pick the videos I would watch, it would only be like his Action Force videos. I now watch every video that comes from Articulated Ninja. And he had some very, very nice things to say about the 3POA and myself and Bobby and Ryan and Michael at Retro Blasting. Articulated Ninja, I've got nothing but love for you, brother, and can't wait to have you as a guest on the 3POA one day. All right, Yojo Banjo, thank you. He says, well done, Tony. Congratulations, and on to 100K. You know, I was talking to a friend at work yesterday, and he said, so another 50,000, you know, you get that silver YouTube play button, you know, you're going to be really excited. And I said, what I want to do, I said, I want to go out on a fishing trip on your boat and film it with GoPros. And I said, and we'll go out into the Indian Ocean, and I'll use that as a sinker, and I'll try and catch some sharks, and I'll toss that thing to the bottom of the ocean. See how many views that video gets. Keith Knight, my buddy, mate. Keith, I hope you're doing well, man. It was really nice to have a video chat with you the other day. So thank you. He says 50K. You did that with great content. Congrats, Mucker. Much love. Much appreciated, Keith. Robotimus Toys, thank you. He said, congratulations, Tony. Much deserved. Articulated chat. I didn't mean to delete it, man. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. He says delete this one too. Guys, it is very difficult with this. Wow, 284 people watching. That's insane. With a stream that's this busy, it's very difficult to keep up with the super chats. I'm trying to star them, but every time I go to a different window in StreamYard because I have some things prepared, as you see. New live stream intro for 2023 and 50,000 subs. I was working on that yesterday. So when I click over to those things, I can't see the chat and I missed a few bits and pieces. So Joshua Obershaw, thank you. He says, you're the first super chat I've ever sent. You deserve it. So thank you very much, Josh. That's much appreciated. I'll make a joke about popping your cherry or something, but that's not me. And the final bit of housekeeping, I think, is the final bit of housekeeping. Of course, I have to do a massive shout out to my friend Michael French and to his lovely wife Melinda Mock at Retro Blasting. Their video this morning, I got up about 20 past 4 because I had stuff to get ready for this stream, and that video had very recently dropped, and it had me in stitches. I genuinely filmed that my bit of footage there when I was flying back from my trip to Iconicon/Joe Fest back in July. And I sent the footage to Michael when I got home, and I said to him, no rush to use this, just when you find the perfect time. And that was just brilliant. It's put a smile on my face this morning, and I can't wipe it off at the moment. I watched it like 3 or 4 times. So, okay, some more super chats. Geraint Horton, thank you. He says, congrats, Tony. I've learned a lot from your videos about the history of Action Force and Action Man. Thank you very much. That's all I'm trying to do is share not only my knowledge, but I'm very fortunate to have access to a number of the original Palitoy, not just the designers, but process engineers, tooling managers, all of that kind of thing. So if I'm able to glean some insider info from them on how toys were developed, I just want to share that with the community. I'm certainly not empire building here in any way. I want to share it all. So Fuller's Figures, thank you. He says, really chuffed and delighted for you, Tony. Keep it lit, amigo. Thank you very much, man. Jeffrey Leatherwood, thank you. He says, one vet toy collector to another. Congrats on 50K. Thank you, Jeffrey, and thank you for your service. TJC says, 50K subs, well deserved. Thank you very much. Ammo to go sent a super sticker. Thank you. KBA says, so you don't have to do ads for VPNs or I will never do ads for VPNs or manscaping. I said for a long time that I would never run ads, like sponsored ads within the video. There was a time there where I was doing Valaverse ads, and they weren't paid sponsorships, by the way, guys. That was a deal that I had with Bobby and Ryan when the 3POA used to be on my channel. Me and Ryan would share the super chats. Bobby didn't want anything, so I said, I'm going to run these. And he didn't ask me to run the ads either. I just wanted to help promote the brand. So Largo's Lair, thank you. He says, much love and respect, Tony. You're an inspiration to many of us, not just as toy enthusiasts, but as a veteran and all-round good bloke. Cheers. It might be 6 o'clock in the morning, but I thought I can't do a celebratory live stream without a beer. So I'll be definitely having an early afternoon nap today. Joseph Dickerson, thank you. He says, incredibly happy for you, and I'm working on a special surprise for you. If you saw my comment in Patreon, you probably know what it is. All my best. Yes, I do, Joseph, and I'm very, very excited to see what you come up with. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Joseph Dickerson, the man behind the 3 3/4 inch scaled Bespin play set that's featured on the Retro Blasting channel. Definitely check out those videos, which I believe there's another one on the way in 2023. Transporter 8 says, I have to say, I really appreciate your view and others. I've been following Retro Blasting for a minute. I really think you guys help us all. We try to. We try our best. Thank you very much. Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Thank you. He said, congratulations from Largo and I at Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Much appreciated. Boba Vet says, congrats, Tony. You and Michael's videos introduced me to Action Force. Just received my first order from Bobby, Desert Rat included. As a US Army vet, I truly appreciate your service, brother. Thank you, and thank you for your service too. Skyfall, thank you. Aussie. Oi. Congrats on the 50K, Tony. Thank you very much. And Mr. Grudge sends a super sticker. Much appreciated. And I believe we are caught up. Nope. There goes another one. Oh, wow. Thank you guys for all of the support and these messages. It's insane, but if you don't stop sending super chats, we can't get on with the topic. So as much as I appreciate it, Robert Callis, thank you. He says, well played, sir. And as an Englishman, thank you for your service. Make sure you put Broken Vader's hand to good use. Broken Vader's hands might be in the display behind me somewhere. Let's see if anyone spots it. And I'm going to struggle to keep up with this chat if anyone does spot it. Chasing 80s Toys says, on behalf of the Chasing 80s crew, congrats on 50K. Much love, Chris. And much love to you, Chris. And thank you for staying up so late to join the stream. I know it's late where you are. Will McLaughlin, thank you. He says, congratulations. Much appreciated. And Headcanon says, forget your plans, just read super chats. Congrats. Oh, thank you. All right. Before we get into the topic, I have a quick unboxing to do. This literally, I don't know when it turned up at my PO box, but I picked it up yesterday. I actually think it had been there. I hadn't had a chance to get to the PO box for a while. But I've got well, I guess it's a mystery box because I don't know what it is. But this comes from Derek McManus. And this has come all the way from Londonderry, Northern Ireland. Now, as an ex-Special Forces guy, as an ex-SAS guy, it would normally raise alarm bells getting a parcel from Londonderry, Northern Ireland. But I know Derek, he's a long-time supporter of the channel. He's a really good guy. So no need to screen this, but let's get it open. And I have to be very careful because I don't want to reveal his address, which is both on the back and on the sides of this. Got to keep starring these super chats as we go. All right, so we've got a small envelope here. Keep starring those super chats. I'll get to them shortly. Thank you. Oh, cool. It is a Snake Eyes keyring. You know, I had a Union Jack key, a small, about this size. I had a picture of a Union Jack was my keyring on my car keys for a long time. And just in the last couple of weeks, I lost it. I just picked my keys up one day and like the ring was there and the Union Jack was missing. So Snake Eyes is going to replace the Union Jack on my car keys. Mike Santos, no, you didn't miss the giveaway. We're doing the giveaway towards the end of the show. Got to keep the people watching. So this is actually wrapped up like a present, which is a nice touch. And I think I cut a bit of the paper when I opened the box, but it is. Oh, I sucked the air in so fast it just made me choke. No way, Derek. It's the creation of the Daleks 2-pack with Davros. When I did my Doctor Who video last year, I mentioned that Davros was one of the characters I wanted to add. And then it turned out people in the comments of that video were saying, hey, there's a 2-pack coming out this year with Davros and a Dalek. Oh, man, this is awesome. This is awesome. I've got to get... My Doctor Who figures are up there on the shelf. I've got to get them into the display behind me somewhere because I love my Doctor Who. Derek, this is incredible. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes, incredible Doctor Who. All the character option stuff is good. And obviously the more recent stuff, they're getting better and better all the time. So I'm really excited to take a look at this. All right. I've got some super chats to catch up on. John Stinsman, thank you. He said, congratulations. And most of all, thank you for all you do on YouTube and beyond. Sorry for the super chat. No need to apologize. Thank you very much, John. Mootron78 says, something towards your ticket to Seattle. You have a date with a Bratz car. Yeah, I do. Laser Pants says it's pronounced aluminium. Aluminum. Laser Pants is a moron. Wolfie762, thank you. He said, excited for you, Tony. Most underrated 50k channel to include OnlyFans. Here's to the next 50k. Look, I'm not going to start an OnlyFans, but apparently Desert Rat is. Drake Horton, thank you. He said, this is like a mafia stream. Throw money at the capo. Thank you. And Gojatron says, congratulations on being caught up on super chats onto 100K. Thank you very much. Now back to the live chat to see if I have missed any others. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. The topic of today, before we get into the giveaways a little bit later on, I ran a poll on the Analog Toys community tab. I think the day before New Year's Eve. I ran it for Toy Scourge TV. Yes, Jason Anderson. Holy shit. Man, thank you. Thank you very much. That is incredibly generous. I don't think I've ever had a $100 super chat. That's insane. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Yes, holy super chat. Wow. Nothing but love for all the viewers out there, for everyone who helped us reach this milestone of 50,000 subscribers, to anyone who's watched a video, liked it, shared it, disliked it, but still watched it. Thank you all very much. I really enjoy creating content for YouTube, but there's not a lot of point in doing it if you people aren't going to watch it. So I'm overwhelmed that there are over 300 people here in the live chat. This is insane, because this is proof that you don't come to the 3POA to see Bobby or Ryan, because we get about the same numbers on the 3POA. So clearly, Ryan, they just come to the 3POA to see me. But there you go. So yeah, just prior to New Year's Eve, I ran a poll on the YouTube community tab where I put up the 5 different 1 to 12 scale action figure toy lines. I was going to put up a few more, but then I realized that YouTube only allows 5 options in a poll, unless I'm not doing it right. I don't do polls on YouTube very often. But the question was, what is the best 1 to 12 scaled action figure line of 2022? And as you can see, there were over 1,300 votes. This isn't my opinion. This is the opinion of the YouTube audience. And so I was only able to put 5 different lines in there. Those lines included, obviously, Valaverse Action Force, G.I. Joe Classifieds was in there, Mythic Legions, Marvel Legends, and Star Wars Black Series. A number of people jumped in and they were talking and like, they were in the comments saying, what about Masterverse from He-Man? I'm like, it's not 1 to 12 scale. What about McFarlane? It's not 1 to 12 scale. So although the audience voted on which toy line they thought was best, I did pick the 5 finalists. But this is your opinion of the best 1 to 12 scaled action figure toy line of 2022 and not my opinion. So Suki, you're absolutely correct. 3POA is just me and a Bratz car. That's right. I don't even have a Bratz car, So what we're going to do, on the show today, I'm going to, from 5th up to 1st, I'm going to reveal which toy line ended up in each slot, and then have a bit of a discussion around also the percentage of the voting. And I took some screenshots of some comments as well. So coming in 5th place was Mythic Legions with only 7% of the vote. I've never collected Mythic Legions. Excuse me, I just burped then. I don't collect Mythic Legions. I've never even really handled them, but I know they are very, very popular, so I wanted to put them onto the poll. And there wasn't many comments even mentioning Mythic Legions, but one of the comments I did highlight was this one here that says, in terms of quality, bang for your buck, and overall customer treatment, Mythic Legions wins hands down. a lot of other people in the comments when they were talking about Mythic Legions were saying that they were overpriced. I'm not familiar with them enough, but there you go. Mythic Legions got the 5th place on the list. Now, I was really, really surprised by 4th place. I mean, really surprised, not only with its position, but with the percentage of the vote as well. In 4th place was actually Marvel Legends with only 9% of the vote. Star Wars Black Series beat Marvel Legends. Can you believe that? And this isn't rigged. This is you guys. I was really surprised. I thought Legends would be right up near the top there, but they won't. And I just want to highlight this comment here about Marvel Legends. This viewer says, Marvel Legends for me, the sheer number of characters and designs from different eras, the active face scans and sculpt technology, which looks so good. G.I. Joe Classified is great now, but so many of the earlier figures are flawed with their goofy green Nerf guns and such, which I tend to agree. Action Force is fantastic, but still in the early days, so not as many figures in my collection yet. Who else was surprised that Marvel Legends was so low on the list? You know, I have a big display of Legends behind me because they're so colourful. And my Black Series has now been packed away. I mean, I do have a storage issue and display space issue, but yeah, there they are. Action Pop Dad, thank you very much. He said, hell of an achievement, Tony. Congrats. Such a gent. Thank you for the help you gave me last year. Here's to 50K more. You're very, very welcome. And I'm going to make a quick announcement now. The next guest that I'm going to have on Pala Talk is going to be Action Pop Dad. We were going to be doing it on Friday the 13th, but I realized I was double booked with another live stream over on Retroblasting. So we're going to reschedule probably for the week after. So that'll be Friday the 20th. But I need to confirm. I'm not very good with my calendar. Gambino says, talking about Marvel Legends, he says, I'm surprised but glad they've been slacking hard. And so a comment here from Laser Pants. If there was, I missed it. Here we go. Laser Pants says, the problem with Legends lately is the lack of value and the worsening QC. Yes, I've been... I mean, I put out a video last year, which is one of the most viewed videos on this channel of 2022, which really surprised me because I didn't script that video. It took me a few hours to make, where I discussed the retro-carded Lizard and the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man figure, and said that I was done with Marvel Legends because of the increasing prices here in Australia. And I am pretty much done. However, I did recently pick up that Doctor Strange figure last weekend. But the reason I picked it up, it was on sale. I got it for like half price. And it's actually a really, really good figure. It's the only Marvel Legend I've ever owned that has a cape that stands up well without a figure stand. Even with this enormous cape, there's just something about the way the figure's designed. It stands really, really well. And it's a great figure, ton of accessories. I really, really like that figure. And I bought that on New Year's Eve. So if I was to do like a top 5 or top 10 figures of 2022, he would be on the list because I got him just before the new year. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. Oop. James Bowen says, Doctor Strange is considered one of the best of last year. I thought about getting another one. It is a really, really good figure. I mean, it's not pinless, which annoys me a bit. I mean, it's got pinless elbows, but they're not double jointed, and then it's got pinned knees. But it's got a beautiful color palette, tons of accessories. 3 different heads. I've got him displayed there with his eyes closed. It looks awesome. Martin Hughes, thank you very much for the kind super chat. That's really, really appreciated. Okay. So Marvel Legends came forth. I'm very, very surprised. Very surprised by that. Not Top Goon, thank you. He says, hey, Tony, congratulations on the 50K. Here's to a happy new year. Cheers. Anyone at home who's got a drink, raise a glass. Cheers. Thank you all. That's a good point, Ansalam. Bobby isn't pinless either. Bobby's vintage. That's why. Sergeant Slaughterhouse, my fellow Australian content creator. Good to see you here, man. Thank you very much for your kind message. Smoke him if you got him says, what's the Doctor Strange called? It's the Walmart exclusive one. I think it was Walmart or Walgreens. Someone in the chat will correct me. And we don't have either of those stores here in Australia, so we're able to get them from EB Games. EB Games, like our version of GameStop, they get all of the exclusives here. And on New Year's Eve, I took Grace away from the weekend. The town we went to, I knew they had an EB Games. I walked in and they had a post-Christmas sale on. I also picked up, which you can't quite see outside of the shop there, the retro carded Rhino, because they were all, I think they were 40% off. So I know I'm done with Marvel Legends, but at that price, and they had 2 really, really cool figures. So I was happy. Yes, everyone in the chat saying it's the Walmart exclusive Doctor Strange. And Clay3613 says Walmart actually stocked Doctor Strange, unlike the damn Lizard. The Lizard I also got from EB Games. So yeah, when in the States, when you guys have these store exclusives, here in Australia, they all end up at EB Games. So, all right, what do we all think came in third place? In third place on this poll, as voted for by you, Star Wars Black Series with 16%. And the comment that I want to highlight regarding Star Wars is this one. It says, I really enjoy the Star Wars Black Series line. It's just a shame they're being let down by the awful content that Disney's putting out. I completely agree with that statement. I would have thought Legends, even with their QC issues and everything, would have outdone Black Series, because Black Series to me has been a dead toy line for like 18 months now. No one gives a crap about I give a crap about this. Wow. Scuba Pete says, cheers to getting some Strange on discount. Love you, pal. Congrats. You pretty much just you just paid for him and Lizard almost. Thank you very, very much, Scuba Pete. Very much appreciated. And Geraint Horton says, sitting next to my dad's DVDs and I see a movie for you and RB to review, The Desert Rats. Well, the next, I think I can announce this now. We've all agreed. I don't know when the next War Stories is going to be. We were going to do it tonight and it got rescheduled. But again, for 2023, there is a brand new intro that I created, and I was never that happy with the original one. And now that Master Son 42 is involved, I've created a new intro that also includes him into the intro. So whenever the next War Stories is, which I'm sure will be probably in 2 weeks' time, I think, because there's another thing going on Retro Blasting next week. So I would say, I think it's going to be like Friday the 20th that we do War Stories. And we're going to be discussing the black and white Gary Cooper film. I think it's Gary Cooper, Beau Guest. So if anyone is familiar with that, we keep saying we're going to do a black and white film on War Stories, and this is going to be the first one, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've never seen the film myself, so looking forward to watching it. Martin Hughes, thank you very much. He says, congrats on the 50K. I came across your Action Man doco a couple of years ago and have been a keen viewer ever since. you got me into the joy of collecting both vintage and modern. Thank you very much, man. I'm glad that my channel's able to do that for people. So, Toyman Dan, thank you. He says, hope to see your top 10 list. Always interesting to see what figures others pick. Black Series did not do much at all this past year. Toyman Dan, I was toying with the idea of doing a top 10 figures of 2022, but I saw so many other channels doing it. There are just so many of those videos. I went, I'm not doing it. That's why the topic of this stream, I didn't want it to be my picks. That's why I made a poll so the audience could pick. So instead, I did a video about my top 10 pickups of 2022, which was vintage, modern, kind of the whole shebang. Although I did make that video before I got Doctor Strange, otherwise he might have ended up on that list. So I'm not going to be doing a top 10 figures of 2022. The other reason, I don't collect enough modern stuff. It would be like 8 Valaverse entries and 2 Legends. So, Drew G, thank you very much. He said, so excited for you. You've made a fun and educational channel that keeps us wanting more. It's an honor to call you a friend and hope for many more milestones in the future. And can't wait to have another beer with you. Congrats. Drew, we will be having a few beers in June, my friend. My flights have been booked since November. 100%. I'm going. I'm staying with Retro Blasting for a few days at the start of the trip. Whether I take Broken Vader's arms back or not, I don't know. I might want to torture the guy and leave them here. Has anyone spotted the Broken Vader arms in the display yet? In fact, yeah, I'm not going to return to the topic for a moment. I'm going to read the live chat. Not Top Goon, thank you very much. Said, I really hope they remold the 6-inch Death Trooper. Yeah. I've never had that figure. I'm not sure. Godzilla Master 84 next to Desert Rat's shins. Kinda. Paul Barry. He says, in the window next to Storm. There's one of them. And yes, the other one is being dragged around like a nuclear weapon by the Desert Rat. Well spotted, guys. Well spotted. That's not the competition giveaway, by the way, though. I've got something else planned for the competition giveaway. Ski Raider says, I hear they're lumpy, Tony, on long trips especially. Always nice to keep spare arms in the back pocket, though. You know, as dangerous as BV thinks he is, I got that through US customs. You know, it wasn't in my checked baggage. You know, I literally 100%, guys. That shot at the end of the Retro Blasting video was literally filmed, I think, on the San Francisco to Singapore leg of the return trip. And I did actually get on the plane and sit down with Broken Vader's arms in my back pocket, filmed that, and then went to sleep for several hours. Okay, where are we up to? Where are we up to in the poll? So at 5th place we had Mythic Legions. At 4th place, which really surprised me, was Marvel Legends. 3rd place, Black Series. To me, that should have been last. That's my opinion of. I used to really enjoy Black Series. The last couple of years, they're coming out with such vanilla characters, and the fact that they are they're probably obligated because of their agreement with their licensing agreement with Lucasfilm, but they're probably obligated to make figures from all those crappy shows they do, like Book of Boba Fett and the Obi-Wan show, which are just terrible. I don't want figures from a piece of media that I did not enjoy. So, fourth place. Here we go. Drum roll, please. In fourth place, we have Valaverse Action Force with 22%. Okay, some would argue that even though this is voted on by the viewers, if you're a fan of my channel, you're likely to be a fan of Action Force, so it might skew the vote. But I, as an independent toy company that's only technically into, well, it's only just finished really its first year. We got our first Action Force product in December of 2021, so a bit over 12 months when we've had these figures in our hand, and to beat out Legends, Black Series, and Mythic Legions, that's just absolutely insane. And the comment that I want to highlight, all of these comments that I'm highlighting were comments that were posted underneath this poll on our community tab. You can't go back and see them now because I wanted to close the poll, and when you close the poll, it deletes it. So I only had this up for 24 hours. But as I said, over 1,300 of you voted, and 22% of that is something in the region of, what's my math like? About 500 people, maybe 450 people. They voted for Action Force. And the comment I'm going to highlight is Action Force is the clear winner as best 112 action figure line for 2022. It is also, in my opinion, the reason other similar toy lines saw improvement in 2022. Valaverse set the bar for quality, value, and innovation. We saw many standard features from Action Force quickly adopted by the rest. So even if you prefer the big name brand, you owe it to Valaverse for making them do better. And no, I did not write that comment, but I completely agree. So that the innovations they're talking about, the different torso articulation that you're now seeing on characters like, oh no, they didn't put it on Storm Shadow, but Bazooka's got very similar torso articulation. Obviously, removable magazines came around after Valaverse started doing them. Blast effects, even though the G.I. Joe blast effects are utter dog shit. But there you go. Mootron78, thank you. He says, my concern now is what appendage was BV using to play Pac-Man? He was using the Force. Yes, Fuller's figures. I agree. That last sentence is very, very true. So even if you prefer the big name brand, and obviously he's hinting at he's talking about G.I. Joe, I assume, you owe it to Valaverse for making them do better. I could not agree more. Matthew Matson. As I mentioned, it was on the Analog Toys channel on the community tab of our channel page. It was up for 24 hours from December. Well, my time, I put the poll up about lunchtime on December 30th and closed it about lunchtime on the 31st. And YouTube only allows me to make. No, it didn't even allow me to vote. I wasn't allowed to vote on my own poll. But even if I did, out of 1,300 people, one vote is not going to sway anything. Not with these kinds of numbers. So, all right. We're going to reveal the number 1 to 12 scale action figure line of 2022. Then I'm going to have to take a very brief toilet break. Don't worry, I'll make sure I shut off my microphone and things so you don't hear me peeing. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to do all of these awesome giveaways. We've got 4 prizes to give away, and I think they're pretty cool prizes. I actually ran them past Laser Pants yesterday. I went, hey, do you think this is cool or is this a bit lame? He's like, nah, dude, they're really good prizes. So, and as I mentioned in my announcement video, which is, it's now unlisted, that announcement video, but I think you can still find the link through our Facebook page. But as I said in that announcement video, that these prizes I will ship anywhere in the world, except maybe Russia, because I'm not a fan of what that country's doing at the moment. I don't know if we've got any. I think the only Russians in the chat are the sex bots. So I think we're pretty safe there. But I didn't want to limit it to, 55% of my audience is in the United States, another 20 something percent in the UK. So if I just limited it to Australian shipping, that would not be fair. And at the end of the day, this is just my way of thanking all of you for getting this channel to 50,000 subscribers, for watching the content, for liking, subscribing, leaving comments, sharing the videos. I want to give back to my audience, and this is my way of doing that and saying thank you. So the PGM shows from another New Zealander. Love your work. Thank you very much appreciated. Mike Santos, if you want to know more about me, because I see you keep mentioning this in the chat, go and watch the Real Desert Rat documentary. That's not what this live stream is about. I bare my soul in that documentary. Go and watch that. You'll find it on the Analog Toys YouTube channel. And thank you, Michael Schaefer. Daniel Dorian. Tony's vintage. I misread that. So Daniel Dorian, I appreciate the comment. He says Tony's vintage toy content is top tier. But when I pulled that up on the screen, I misread it because I thought it said Tony's vintage toy content is top gear. And I've often said that I think the 3POA is the top gear of YouTube toy channels. But thank you all the same for the very kind comment. And Yesterland Toys says, congratulations, Tony. I'm glad I found your channel through Retro Blasting back in 2018. Wow, 2018. That's awesome. To the next 50K. Cheers, my friend. Much appreciated. Michael Prue, Task Force Z or Shout at the Devil War Stories. Thank you for the suggestions. We will put those on the list. Okay, Jason Anderson. Should I tell this story here or not? Yeah, I can tell this story here. He's put a book out. No, Jason, I'm not the Stig, but I actually served in the SAS with the real Stig. His name is Ben Collins. We were both in the 21st Special Air Service Regiment. And because of his incredible driving skills, he also became the tactical driving instructor for the Counter-Revolutionary Warfare Wing. And he's written a book. It came out a long time ago. I believe Top Gear got another Stig after him, but he was the first Stig. And yes, I actually served with him. I think he was on the selection just prior to mine. One or two, he got into the regiment either six months or 12 months before I did. Yeah. Another little story that I've never told before. GeForce Racing 20, thank you. He says, congrats on 50K. Have a brew on me and for the USB department. Much appreciated. Mirage says, so he drifted into Battlefield. Well, he taught us handbrake turns. He taught us how to run vehicles off the road. And that was an awesome course. Really awesome course. 100%, Jason. You are officially 2 degrees of Kevin Bacon away from the Stig now. 100%. Some say Tony is the Stig's son. Some say he likes cheese and cucumber sandwiches. All right, back to the topic of the live show. So, since I announced at the start, what the 5 lines were, it's no surprise which line came in first place. But what did really surprise me was the percentage of the vote. The G.I. Joe Classified series at 46%. That is insane. And I've got a couple of comments that I highlighted here. So the first comment is Classified killed it this year with the abundance of characters that dropped. Action Force is always stellar, but man, that Serpentor seals the deal. Serpentor was really cool. I'm not denying that. But I would actually challenge you to say, I'd like someone to actually tally up a list of all the different characters that people actually got in their hands in 2022 from Classified. And I'll bet you that Valaverse beat them. I don't know for certain. I haven't tallied it up myself because Classified announced a lot of pre-orders and I'm struggling to keep up with what people have actually got in their hands. You know, there's a big difference between announcing a figure and actually getting it in their hands. But, you know, I'm sure that's just me crapping on Classifieds again. And this comment here says, this is a tough question as best can be defined a number of ways. In terms of product release and sheer variety, I've been really impressed with what G.I. Joe Classified has given us this year with Crocmaster, Spirit, Serpentor, Storm Shadow, Tiger Horse, Outback, etc. While this is not a product released this year, getting the Hiss Tank HasLab back so successfully was also a huge win. I will say, though, that G.I. Joe has a lot of source material to draw from, and they have the resources of a large corporation. Have to give a lot of credit to Valaverse, though, for value for price, designs, and fan engagement. It's also important to acknowledge that it is a small company that is creating something original, which is incredibly difficult and also very impressive. I might be overthinking it, but I would probably still say overall G.I. Joe had the best year because of the variety. But Action Force fans should also be extremely proud of a stellar 2022. I happen to collect both. So there you go. Those are the votes and thoughts of you, the audience, on the best action figure line, the best 1/12 scaled action figure line. It's important to note that because there are a lot of other toy lines out there that you couldn't vote on. That's why I kind of put it to that one scale, mainly because that's when it comes to modern, that's the only scale I collect. I don't collect Mythic Legions. I've stopped collecting Black Series. I've kind of pretty much stopped collecting Marvel Legends. Obviously, I'm never going to stop collecting Valaverse Action Force. I'm nuts for Valaverse Action Force. And I have bits and pieces of classifieds. Haven't bought a classified. I don't think I bought any classifieds in 2022. The only reason that I've got Crocmaster, Baroness, Storm Shadow, and Spirit is because Hasbro sent me a free gift box trying to get me to provide free promotion. Timothy Ward. Timothy Ward messaged me ages ago asking if I wanted him to jump in the background of Star Super Chat. So because I'm going to go and take a quick toilet break in a moment, I would like Tim to do that. So give me a moment. I'm going to do the Tim, thank you very much. But even if I invite you in as a guest, you still can't Star Super Chats for me. I would have to actually get you to log in, and that's going to be a bit too complicated to do while we're live. I really appreciate it, and I probably should have organised that beforehand with you, mate. But hopefully, what I'll do, I'm going to try and pause my chat here in StreamYard when I take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do these awesome giveaways. So, but let's just catch up real quick first. Jason Evangelista, thank you very much. He says congrats to 50K, Tony. Very much appreciated, Jason. And Action Pop Dad, another super chat. He says, some say he was born wearing a Valaverse t-shirt, and some gurus empty their bladder at the mention of his name. All we know is that's just an opinion. Yesterland Toys. Thank you, Action Pop Dad. I love that. What was that? Sorry, I've got messages from Tim there. Yeah, no, I think the only person who can actually jump in right now and star super chats would be Ryan because he already has access to be like not a guest but a yeah. Yes, and Antoya says once Bobby gets that movie made of Action Force, and hopefully it will align correctly with the action figure line, and without doubt, Action Force will take the lead hands down. An Action Force movie will be a game changer. I'm telling you, a game changer. All right, I think I'm caught up on the super chats. Yes, I am. Derek Hart, how many figures you have in the background? Looks like I've never stopped to count them. And some of you may notice I've actually kind of revamped it. There's a few more lights in the background now. There's a lot more legends on display. I used to have the Fantastic Four set carded. I decided to open them up. I'm a loose collector. I got my lunch boxes into the display. It just made things a little bit different. So if you're going to the bathroom, does that mean you're going to drop a new Star Wars Black Series character? Read into that what you want. All right, guys, I'm going to take a very, very quick break. I will take my phone and try and keep up with the chat. Please, no one send a super chat for a few moments until I get back, because it's going to be hard for me to keep track of them. I'm going to shut my screen down. Please don't leave, because we're about to give away four awesome prizes, and you need to be in the live chat for an opportunity to win. Okay, I will be back in just a moment. And I'm back. Okay. That chat was funny. I was reading that chat. Okay. Cheers, everyone, and thank you all again. Thank you all again. It's. I was really hoping to hit 50,000 subscribers by the new year, but here we are. 360 people watching. That means 360 people have an opportunity to win one of these three amazing prizes. Let's quickly go through the prizes again. So, third place prize is a sealed, Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Nitop Steel Brigade from the Valaverse Action Force toy line. All of these prizes are Valaverse Action Force. So that's third prize. Second prize, a sealed set of Series 1 Swarm Trooper and Swarm Gear Pack, because a Swarm Trooper is no good without the flight pod. So that's second prize, second place prize. And first place prize is going to be a signed Desert Rat action figure and issue 8 of the Valaverse Action Force comic, which features the introduction of the Desert Rat character. I love this. I had a lot of input, I suppose, into the story and the character, and I really appreciate Bobby taking a lot of my ideas on board when building this character. I wanted him to be an extremely flawed character, an alcoholic older veteran with PTSD. That was very important to me, and yeah, this is first place prize. So the way you're going to win these prizes is, and no one jump in the chat yet. The way you're going to win these prizes is on the back of each of these three prizes is a post-it note with a number written on the back. A number between 1 and 100. So on the command, I'm going to say, stand by, go, go, go. When I do that, not yet. I'm explaining it, Hayden. When I give that command, you've got to jump in the chat, and the first person to get the correct number, it's a number between 1 and 100, is going to win the prize. So, in order, we're going to give away third prize. This is the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Nitop Steel Brigade figure, sealed. I actually brought this back by hand from the Valaverse warehouse. This came back to Australia in my suitcase, and most likely it's going to get sent back to the United States, depending on who wins. Okay. A number between 1 and 100. I'm going to watch the chat. So just so you're aware, I've got StreamYard in front of me, and I've got YouTube on the side here. So I'm going to watch the YouTube because StreamYard doesn't always marry up. All right. Are we ready? Tiger of Kai, you don't count because I haven't given the command yet. All right. A number between 1 and 100. Stand by. Stand by. Go, go, go. Whoa, shit. Stop there. Stop. I can't do this. Holy crap, that didn't work. Everybody stop. Has anyone got a better way I can do this for the rest of them? Because I can't keep up with that. I'm scrolling through. I'm scrolling through here on StreamYard. This is how I'm going to do it. All right, we're going to keep doing this the same way. What I'm going to stop the StreamYard chat, and then I can just scroll through. And I'm scrolling through, and man. But I'm scrolling through so many chats and no one's got the number yet. This is nuts. Boom. Boba Fett was the first person with 89. Boba Fett, you've just won. You've just won yourself a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Nightops Steel Brigade figure from Valaverse. Boba Fett, what I want you to do to be able to claim your prize, I'm gonna write that down on there. Boba Fett. Boba Fett, not in the live chat, in the comments below, I want you to post either your Instagram handle or your link to your Facebook page. It's got to be under Boba Fett's comment below, and then I will reach out to you either whatever you've got. Well, and by the way, guys, if you don't have Facebook or Instagram, you can't win this prize because there's no way of me verifying who the winner is. I probably should have said that at the start. Hopefully, Boba Fett has either got Instagram or Facebook. So yeah, post a link to either your Instagram or your Facebook as I said, not in the live chat, in the comment below, in the comments below, and I will reach out to you, get your shipping address, and I'll get this shipped out on Monday morning. I've already bought parcels to ship these out. So congrats to Boba Fett. All right, that was nuts. Can't believe how long it took people to pick the number 89. Yeah, I suppose, guys, you can use email if you want, but I know some people might be reluctant to put their email into a live chat. So yeah, if you don't have Facebook or Instagram, I'm happy with an email address. And what I'll do once you post the address, I'll write it down, I'll contact you, and then I'll remove it so that you don't get the Russian sex bots spamming your inbox. All right, that was crazy, man. Congratulations to Boba Fett. All right, second place prize, a 2-pack of, as I said, Series 1 sealed. So although you can get the Swarm action figure and the gear pack on the Valaverse website via the special deployment series, this is the original Series 1 variation. I think this was the first figure to sell out from Series 1. Either this or Steel Brigade. It was very, very close. So very, very hard to find them still sealed in the box. I don't care if you open them or not. It's your prize. You do what you want with it. But for second place prize, that's what we're giving away. Now, you know the rules. Nobody start yet. Okay. On my command, it's going to be Laser Pants. I've figured out a way of reading this chat. So, okay. Stand by. Go, go, go. A number between 1 and 100. Now I'm going to do this slowly in StreamYard. And the chat goes nuts, of course. Someone may have already done the number, but I'm just going through very slowly here in StreamYard, trying to catch up. My God. This is nuts. I can't believe how long it's taken people to get the right number. 391 people watching this stream. Oh, some people getting so close. We have a winner, folks. We have a winner. Low one bow 2. I think that's low one bow 2. 16. 16. Low one bow 2. In the comments below, not in the live chat. In the comments below, put either your Instagram handle, your email, or a link to your Facebook. I will verify that it's from the same Low One Bow 2 YouTube account. And I'll contact you for your shipping details. Congratulations. You've just won an awesome second place prize. I'm going to write that down. Low One Bow 2. This is nuts. This is nuts. But this is also fun. This is also fun. Man, I went through like I think 3 or 4, maybe even 5 chats then that said 15, and I was like 16. Come on, 16. Come on, 16. All right, I'm going to change things up really quickly. Congratulations to Low One Bow 2. That's an awesome prize. I'm very, very happy for you. What was that? This chat's going nuts. Someone says, I want to bring it up on the screen, but it went past too quick. Someone said, fun my ass. This is brilliant. All right, I'm going to change things up. Before I give away first place prize, which is a signed Desert Rat action figure and a signed comic, and the lucky winner has the opportunity to request whether they want it personalized or if they just want Desert Rat. So the 2 signatures that I do, or autographs, I should say, not signatures. The 2 different autographs that I do are either it's just Desert Rat or it's like a big Desert Rat and then Tony R small underneath. I don't sign Tony Roberts. That's not how I do it. It's Desert Rat Tony R or just Desert Rat. So you can have that, and then if you want it personalized, to whoever the winner is, let's say it's Ryan, and Ryan wants me to say, Tony, without you, I'd be nothing. Love Desert Rat Tony R. I would happily do that. But if Ryan wins, I'm going to redraw because it's not fair. Ryan is not allowed to win this. Don't see the comment section. There's a lot of traffic here. Yes, so Boba Fett won 3rd place, which is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Night Up Steel Brigade. Low One Bow 2 won 2nd place prize, which was the Series 1 Swarm figure and gear pack. And 1st place prize is going to be a signed Desert Rat action figure and a signed Desert Rat comic. However, before we do that giveaway, I want to do my Patreon exclusive giveaway, which is for another signed Desert Rat figure. Unfortunately, not a comic with this one because I don't have enough spare comics. But in order to get this one, that's the wrong one. This one, the reason this is the wrong one is the other one's got the number on the back of it. No number on this one, see? This is for Patreon members only. All you had to do to enter for this prize is to have been a patron of Analog Toys as of midnight last night. So what I've done, I have taken all of the names of the patrons of this channel and I've put them into a spin the wheel, which I'm sure you've seen before. So let's bring this up on the screen. Okay. There's only one winner. I've got more than 100 patrons, 130, I think. So there's a less than 1% chance a patron's going to win this, but for one lucky patron, you're going to win a signed Desert Rat action figure. Are you ready, guys? Here we go. Spin the wheel. Randall Guzik, congratulations. I'm going to write that down in case Randall's not here in the chat. Randall Guzik. Congratulations, Randall. I will send. So for patrons, I will just send you a private message on Patreon. I also have access to your email, so I can flick you an email as well. So congratulations to Randall on the Patreon exclusive giveaway there. All right. Canuck. That would not have helped you in any way, Canuck. I didn't want to make this giveaway about super chats and even with the Patreon chat, I've got 4 different tiers: $1, $2, $5, $10, for which you get a variety of different tier benefits. And the real good thing with because I've had Patreon for so long now, there is hours and hours of back catalog videos you can go through, behind the scenes stuff, messages. I'm not here trying to promote the Patreon, but if you like what we do here and you want to see kind of an unfiltered version of Tony, Patreon's the place to see it. I try and do at least one Patreon message video at least every couple of weeks, but it just depends on what's going on. Sometimes on Patreon, people get loads of extra content to see. So Drain Horton says 50k, at least pull down Desert Rat and play with yourself. Well, wow, what's going on in the chat here? All right, don't forget, guys, when we wrap up this stream, you can break for a little bit, and then Valaverse is doing a stream. When is Valaverse doing their stream? I want to say 8:30 Eastern, but let me check. Yes, 8:30 p.m. US Eastern Standard Time. Valaverse is doing a live stream with Laser Pants, and it's going to be a retrospective of year 1 of Action Force. And I've just logged into my YouTube studio, and we are now at 50,195 subscribers. That's insane. Wow. The Canuck, thank you. He says, well, I guess I'll start sending some money then to get the giveaways for next year. Happy New Year, Tony and the missus. To get the giveaways, man, you've just got to pick the right number in the chat. That's all you got to do. It's pretty straightforward. All right. First place prize. Signed Desert Rat. Signed comic. This is the big one, folks. This is what everyone's here to win. As soon as this gets announced, everyone's just going to leave the stream and I'll be left here all alone. Wow, Mike Santos. Mike Santos, I think Tim's hidden you. We're just going to block you from the channel. You are an odd duck. Let's put it that way. All right. Tim Hayes says maybe it means money so you can buy some new giveaways. Well, it's the super chats are certainly going to help cover the cost of postage because I'm pretty sure if these go overseas, postage ain't going to be cheap. But I didn't care. I wanted to, celebrate the 50,000 subscriber milestone and celebrate it in my way, which is giving back to my audience. That's how I like to do things. So, all right. Jeff Barker, Roman numerals do not count. All right. Shall I draw this out a little bit longer? Let's draw this out a little bit longer. Nectar of the gods. For anyone Skew Raider says, we have yet to light up the boulevard, especially with the just revealed motorcycle commercial. Let's go. Well, got to make the audience happy, haven't you? For those of you who didn't watch Loose But Complete during the week over on the 3POA podcast channel, there is a new Bratz commercial that I made, especially for 2023, because I was getting a bit bored of the car commercial. So if you didn't watch that show, enjoy.
Real life, each license plate is different. Motorcycle style. Real motorcycle sound. Motorcycle style. K's exclusive with the limited edition. Motorcycle style limited edition comes with Cade. Other dolls and accessories each sold separately. Batteries not included.
Oh, and yes, I did have Jeremy Jernigan riding bitch in every shot because that's how the Coast Guard do things. Tim Hayes, the moustache guy, that is Jeremy. He is Laser Pants' co-host on the Loose But Complete podcast, which is on the 3POA channel. It's a midweek podcast that they do, I think, on Wednesday nights. So there you go. Ryan's always happy when he's in a Bratz commercial. Yes, I will give him that, Tommy Productions. Jeremy's stash is money. Absolutely. All right. Let's give away first prize, eh? Let's give away first prize. We've got a signed Desert Rat action figure and what will be a signed copy of issue 8 of the Action Force Mission Files comic that features the introduction of the Desert Rat character. A really, really awesome prize. You have to pick a number between 1 and 100. Not yet, everyone. Anyone who's joined late, don't start jumping in the chat yet. All right. You know what the command is? Is everyone ready? Who's ready to win the first place prize? Stand by. Stand by. Go, go, go. Crazy. This is nuts. This is nuts. Come on, where's our winner? Scuba Pete says, I love Desert Rat. This is freaking nuts. Come on, where's the winner? Where's the winner? A lot of people getting close. A lot of people getting real close. We've had one number above. We've had one number below. Got to figure a better way of doing these giveaways next time. One number above, one number below. Good Lord. I'm so worried this chat's going to jump on me and I'm going to lose where I am because I'm scrolling through a lot here and I'm not finding a winner yet. Intense concentration. This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh, come on, someone get it. I don't believe this. I've probably scrolled past 200 chats and I haven't found a winner yet. Oh my God. I'm going to have to give you guys a clue in a second. For anyone who's not sure what I'm doing, I can't keep up with the speed of that chat. So I've stopped the chat here in StreamYard and I'm just scrolling through, checking each one, waiting for the number to come up for the first time it appears. Ryan, why are you sending me private messages asking me what number it is? Oh, I know why. Ryan messaged me privately and said, "Is it 88?" Because some weird Nazi thing, YouTube blocks it. No, it's not 88. I'm starting to wonder though if YouTube might block this number as well. It's looking like it. There's no way we've gone this far. All right, everyone stop there. I'm going to have to do a new number. I've got a feeling that YouTube, so I know YouTube blocks 88. It's something to do with white supremacists or something like that. The number, everyone stop. I'm not going to continue until the chat stops throwing numbers in. Everybody stop. Because I know I missed a super chat in there somewhere as well. So everybody stop. Oh my God, there's no one stopping. Someone sent a super chat and said 11. No, it wasn't that. All right. It was the year I was born. It was 77. I've got a feeling YouTube blocks this number for some reason, like they do 88. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw another number. I'm going to write another number on here. All right. There's a new number on the back of here. And to change things up, this is going to be a number between 100 and 200. Between 101 and 200. Don't write it in there yet until I say go. You know the command. What number did you write? Yeah, I'd like to tell you. The number is squiggle, squiggle. All right, so a number between 101 and 200. Stand by, go, go, go. Oh, shit. This chat's just jumped on me. Crap, I can't get back to the start. Oh, no. This is not going to work. All right, I'm back to the start. Thank God for that. I've just lost it again. The chat jumped on me again. Crap, I've seen the winner. I've seen the winner. I need to find it. We have a winner, folks. This is nuts. This chat keeps jumping on me. Oh my God. I wonder if I do it in here. What an utter failure this is. I saw the winner. I don't know if the chat jumped when I saw it or not. Okay. Sorry about this, folks. We had a winner, and I want to make sure I get that winner correct. Everyone just stop. Stop. I'm doing a giveaway. The 100,000 giveaway is going to get done different to this, man. Oh my God. Oh no, that's not it. All right, the chat jumps on me every time I do this. Intense anticipation. Why does this chat keep jumping on me? Sorry about this, guys. This needs to be an honest win. And I just found it again and it just jumped on me. Oh. Martin Hughes was the first person to write 154. Martin Hughes. Sorry that took so long, guys. Martin Hughes, congratulations. Please, in the comments below, either send me a link to your Facebook page, your YouTube, your Instagram handle, or your email, whichever you choose. I will reach out to you. I'm going to write this on the back here. Martin Hughes, congratulations. You've won yourself a signed Desert Rat and a signed comic. That was flipping crazy. So what was happening in that last one? Martin got it within, it was like the first 10 comments he got. Well, previously it was taking people a while to get the number. He got it almost straight away because the chat was going so nuts. I was scrolling back up through StreamYard, and every time I would find it and I would go to bring it up on the screen, the chat would jump before it came up on the screen. So congratulations to all of the winners. Yes, that was absolutely bananas. Thank you very, very much to all of my amazing moderators who've been working overtime in the chat tonight. That was just crazy. Yes, I'm drinking before 11 a.m., but it's a special occasion. I'm having a couple, and then I'm going to go back on a cup of tea afterwards. That was absolutely nuts. I really, really enjoyed that. So, yes, Jonathan Redman. We all know it's Laser Pants' fault. Everything is Laser Pants' fault. Absolutely. Daredevil. That was fun. You should do it again. No, I won't be doing that again next week, and I won't be doing it for 60,000 or anything. To me, 50 was, it's the big 50. It's halfway between when you start your channel and when you get that silver YouTube play button that I'm going to toss into the ocean when I get it. Maybe. It is a big milestone. We're over halfway now. Actually, let's check in. 50,206. So we've gone up 200 subscribers since yesterday. So something's working well. Yeah. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you again to Derek McManus for this this amazing gift of the creation of the Daleks 2-pack. I love this. This is going to go straight up there with my Tom Baker. Actually, I'm probably going to move my Tom Baker figures and figure out a way. I'd like to see them in the back of the display here. I might put them in front of the Hero Quest board game or something down there. Yeah. Salty Soul says, the bombshell that Tony and the Stig worked together made my night. There you go. Well, for my lunchtime says, only Perth boys are allowed beers before breakfast. Having a bud with you, mate. Congratulations on 50K. Yes, well, whenever I go fishing, if I go fishing at 5 o'clock in the morning, I crack a beer. It's a thing. So, although I'm not fishing, it seemed like a lot of you were fishing in the chat today. Damn, that was a lot of fun, guys. I thank you for so many of you coming out and supporting this channel, and my sincere thanks again to Retro Blasting for the brilliant little video that they put out. That I filmed that shot of Broken Vader's arms on a plane 6 months ago, and to see it get used in a video celebrating our 50,000 subscriber milestone was just, mwah. Michael, you're a genius. Only you would come up with a unique way of doing a congratulatory video for someone, and that means more to me than anything. So I want to thank all of my patrons. You guys keep the lights on here at the Analog Toy Studio, and I appreciate you all. Another shout out to Articulated Ninja for that amazing video he did yesterday. And yeah, I would like to see all of you in the live chat of the Valaverse stream at 8:30 p.m. US Eastern Standard Time tonight. And on that bombshell, that's it from me. Just thank you, everyone. It's been a crazy 24 hours. Mrs. Analog Toys was overjoyed for me when we crossed the milestone, and yeah, this was a ton of fun. So thank you all for tuning in, and stay subscribed for more content. Another super chat. Samuel Edwards, thank you. He said, congratulations, Tony. Action force as fuck. Michael Hinkson says, hello, Tony, from a snowed in Reno. Congratulations. Thank you, my man. Oh, piss off, Laser Pants. Not thanking you. Stop with the super chats, guys. I need to go pee again. Jason Evangelista, thank you very much. All right, I'm going to sign off. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your messages of support over the last 24 hours. And yeah, stay subscribed. We've got awesome content on the way. We've got a lot planned for 2023, like some awesome stuff planned for 2023. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit the bell to get the notifications. And finally, one last time on today's live stream, it's the Bratz motorcycle.
Real life, each license plate is different. Motorcycle style. Real motorcycle sounds. K's exclusive with the limited edition. Motorcycle style limited edition comes with Cade. Other dolls and accessories each sold separately. Batteries not included.